Right, yo, what's going on? Today we're going to be covering the best CS2 inventory for $10. Obviously, as you can imagine, there's not a single knife or glove set in the game that you can get for this budget, but as we go on in the series, we're going to be covering them all. Fortunately for you guys, at 1k subs we're going to be giving a knife away. Now I do have two videos currently present where one is gambling $10 to a knife on CSGO Roll, which we actually did in about 6 minutes. And as you can imagine, or maybe not, the same evening I did it again in Discord, so there's a few reactions to hitting the knives on there. So once we get to that goal, we're actually going to be giving them to one of you guys. So if you do have a $10 inventory and you make one, definitely link it me in the comments, because we're going to be judging them, and the best one is going to get put into that giveaway. But let's go. So first on our list is actually the USP Cyrex. Now the reason why I chose this skin is one, it's really simple, it stands out against all the colours of the maps that you're playing, and it just looks really clean, right? So for around $1 for a field tested version or minimum wear for about $2, you can actually pick this up, and it's pretty universal to the point where it goes within most inventories. The reason why, it's quite neutral colours, but obviously for collectors who are wanting to get a little bit of an upgrade, maybe they have certain preferences, black, red, white, definitely universal. But if you want the best possible skin, probably the Cyrex. So the next one is the AK-47 Elite build. Now the reason why I chose this one in particular, one, it has its own collection, secondly, it's got good contrasting colours, and it's actually quite cheap for the value of the wear. So most skins that are field tested minimal wear that you can get for a budget actually have some sort of scarring on the skin. You know, some people want a bit of a cleaner look, but it goes with a lot of things because it's quite neutral, but it's also just a classic in the game itself. So for me next, I actually chose the M4A1S Nitro. Now the reason I chose this is when I was looking at skins that I would buy within this budget, it made me laugh a little bit because it definitely looks like it should be something off Team Fortress 2. I don't know if you guys agree with me, but it's just by the colour scheme alone. It looks like a child made it on MS Paint. It doesn't look the best in terms of detail, but it's really simple. How much can you mess up a simple skin? Most people just get bored. You know, it's not that dissimilar from the actual original, but a little bit of colour doesn't hurt anyone. But on the theme of having an AK that's black and yellow and an M4 that's black and orange, I don't think it's a bad shout at all. And this one is about $2. Now the next skin, obviously it's one of the main guns in the game, is the Glock Moonrise. Now the reason why I chose this skin is just by inspecting it, you can tell by the amount of detail that went into working this. You've got this black city skyline with the moon, with the bridge. That's why I personally think it's the best skin, under $2 for a minimal wear version. Obviously when you're playing, you want things that look good, that fit well into inventories. This can go very good with an ultraviolet inventory. It can go very good with black inventories, purple inventories. You can go city based. I know there's a whole lot of collectors out there that are doing that at the moment, but for the sake of $2, definitely want to pick up. Next to last on this list is actually the Orb Capillary. Now the reason why the Orb Capillary is on this list and some other skins aren't, I wanted to stick with skins that you guys could get in an actual good float, ones that weren't scraped all over, and ones that had a little bit of a design. Now it is part of its own collection, but obviously for around $2 you can pick up a capillary in minimal wear condition. Now you could get the MP9 to go alongside it. I only included the main weapons that people use on average, or the main ones that people seem to care about, but it also just helps stick within the budget. But I do believe this budget is around $9, so if you wanted to pick up an MP9 capillary just to match it, absolutely go and do that. But in terms of simplicity and design, it's definitely one that I would personally pick up if this was my budget. Now obviously if you guys are enjoying the video, make sure you like and comment. The reason why I'm really interested to know what other skins people would actually get within this price range. If you do find one that's better, put it down below, and if you can find one in the lowest float possible and purchase it, let me know also, because I'm going to be looking to do trade ups, and whatever skin we get, we're actually going to be giving someone in the comments. So if you guys do have anything that can be traded up for a video, we will be giving it away. So lastly is the Desert Eagle Serpent Strike. Now the main reason why I chose this, come on, it's red. Red's my favourite colour. But also, I just think it's got a bit of texture to it as well. Almost like a dragon type scaling all over it. The design is pretty cool, it's pretty simple. For around £1.50, which is around $2.30, you can actually pick up a minimal wear one. And I just think in general, when you're going for deagle clips, it's definitely something that looks a lot better than the original skin itself. Now, notably, I was going to go for the Oxide Blaze, however, I don't like it at all. A lot of people do, but yet again, this is just my preference. The reason I didn't go for the Oxide Blaze is because it's white and brown. I don't really know any other skins that are brown that could go into a collection that people would care about, but if you want a budget version of the Blaze, absolutely go for it.